Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you to those who are supporting my Patreon. I really appreciate that. All the links will be linked below, and today I'm working in my Art Talons art journal, and these are actually pretty inexpensive for the quality that you get. This is like the 8.5 by 5.5, somewhere in that vicinity. I've used this several times before on my channel, and actually they have a nice like rose gold one that's about $10 right now, 10-11 bucks. So you can check that out on Amazon, and again I will have links below. But I like working on it for practicing and taking photos and things of that nature. The paper holds a lot of media, and it's not like textured watercolor paper. It's very smooth, but it's great for an art journal. You can really do a lot with it. And today I'm working in gouache, and I recently got the Himi gouache jelly cups. I have, the only other gouache I have one Liquitex color in teal, and then I have one, the Arteza set, in the pastels and the regular colors, and I like those. I've had a few freeze up on me that I can't open on my own right now. I have carpal tunnel and I can't do it. But so I thought it was appealing to always kind of have the jelly cups open, and you kind of keep the lid on it. And I believe I have this video of that unboxing up here before this one, but you never know. Sometimes things get out of order. So today I'm just kind of randomly painting things, just whatever kind of pops into my head. And it's Christmas season, so warm cups of tea and things of that nature. I was attempting to draw some cookies here. They didn't quite come to pass, but that teacup gets finished here in just a little bit. And some other things that I actually am making, have made some surface patterns out of them for my paper crafting digital papers, as well as spoonflower, fabric, textiles, and wallpaper. So you can also check out those links. And here's a little bird that I am painting here in some of the colors. I'm just using the ones that come in the, I think it's the 24 set. And you can mix them, of course, and lighten them and darken them with white and black, but I'm just kind of using most of it. It's just this layering, and yeah, I kind of liked how this little bird turned out. And so the opacity and the matte finish of gouache is a nice change. I like working with acrylics, but there is that little bit of shine that comes with that. So it's kind of the best of watercolor and the best of acrylic paint all in one product, so without the shine. So yeah, if you've never tried them out, it's a great set to check out because it's not too expensive, and you can kind of have fun playing around with them and grab yourself lesser expensive art journal like this one, or just some watercolor paper or something to practice on, and you'll find that you really like them. I think they're very user friendly, and that opacity allows you to do a lot of layering techniques, so without too much work. Just popping a photo up on the screen here of a surface pattern that I made with some of the elements that I painted. The other flowers and things that you see there are mostly painted on a different day with the gouache as well, and there might be like one acrylic flower in there, but yeah, a little teacup and bird. I'm just kind of going in now with, it dries pretty quickly, so going in with some, just some paint to mimic some flowers. I always like these little spotty teacups. It reminds me of Wallace and Gromit, when Gromit seems to always have a spotty polka dot teacup, and yeah, it kind of reminded me of that. So if you don't know Wallace and Gromit, check it out. And if you love British humor, they are very funny, all clay animations. So a lot of work that goes into those. But yeah, so I'm finishing up my teacup here. Hopefully you guys can hit that like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos, I do art and cooking videos on here, as well as an occasional chicken thrown in there. That's our life, food and art and school. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So now I'm going in with the tea kettle, and more of a bolder color here. By the way, I'm using a paintbrush that is a Himi can't say it now. Himi, Himi, watercolor and gouache brush set that are really nice, and they're in that fun little mint color. It doesn't hurt. So I kind of painted the kettle, and now I'm going with like a brownish tannish color, and I was attempting to go back to that cookie, but it just wasn't working. You gotta know when to abandon ship. So back to the tea kettle. I'm putting that sort of woodsy color on there and then drawing some lines for the metal. I didn't have a gray and I didn't feel like mixing one, so I just did a black, and we'll just make it a dark black metal. And then putting in some shading with that black as well, and there was a little bit of that red left on the brush, so it kind of made the perfect little blend to give the shading or shadow, I should say, to the spots there on the kettle. And what else have we got going on? Yeah, that's basically what's happening. Very busy trying to juggle all the things. You guys know what it's like. Trying to keep myself organized. It's a one-woman show with with all of this. So between my Etsy store and, Spoonflower and writing my books and publishing my papercraft papers and designs, it keeps me going, and homeschooling and driving my son and all the things. And my foot hurts now. I've got plantar fasciitis. So if you guys have any tips or tricks for that, you can leave it in the comments below. Big bummer. Need these feet to walk. But it is what it is. So you kind of try to press on the way you are. So just painting away. Adding some flowers with some of the similar colors that are sort of echoed in the teacup and in the bird. And of course you saw the pattern that I put up there earlier. That will be just kind of trying to give a line of cohesion there. And yeah, I kind of liked how that turned out. And I kind of always gravitate towards the same things, I think, with flowers and birds. And occasionally I get on this people kick where I make people. And even I tend to, I don't know if you guys do this too, I tend to float between different media. I one week it's pastels, the next week it's colored pencils, and so forth. Keeps life interesting. So my last attempt at, making my little gingerbread, it just didn't. I'll have to revisit the gingerbread and cookie theme there. But thanks for joining me today, and I hope that you will check out those links below. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a blessed day.